Hello, 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 and welcome back to my Let's Play for Crusader Kings 2. My Wales campaign is going pretty well. I have, united Wales, taken the Kingdom of Ireland, although the size of Munster and Leinster is really worrisome at this moment, but they seem to be okay with me. See, what about his heir? His heir, not so much. And the opinion of the mayor, Grand Mayor, is pretty good, so we won't worry about it. I haven't seen any faction spam from them, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to correct myself on one thing. I called this county Leicester for some reason the other day, on my last video. And it's actually Leicester. I guess I should have known that since Gloucester and Leinster are right by. I could have figured out Leicester, but I didn't. So we did some research, and now I know. We're going to do a little bit of housekeeping first. I'm going to betroth my children to the King of France, who has daughters who will actually inherit if he has no sons. Unless... let's see, breastbelt. Oh, no! Agnatic elective. I don't know why I would have thought that that would happen. Unfortunately, I'm not that fortunate in this game for that to have happened, for them to have agnatic, cognatic, galvalkind, or primogeniture. So I think that the only... well, I would like to get a marriage alliance, definitely, though. We'll see what they have in the Holy Roman Empire. A girl who has a stutter and who's cruel and but content. Or an alliance with France, who have become very powerful. They might be a great ally in the war against Castile and Leon. Whatever might be, they would be a very good ally. This looks like a good daughter for my heir. So let's do this. Have Caradog betrothed to Stephanie. See if there are some other daughters who are young. What is this? Agnatic, cognatic, elective, Ingolf, Stefan, Edvard. Katerina is almost of age. Princess Emily. I will have her betrothed to my second son. And because I did a little bit of scouting earlier, I'm going to betroth. I'm going to marry Prince Otto, sorry, to my daughter. And he will accept matrilineal marriage, which will bring the prince into my court, and all the children will be of my daughter's house. And we are ready to get going. Basically just waiting for this war for in the Holy Land to conclude. He accepts the betrothal, and Denmark accepts the betrothal. He will be in for a rude awakening when I send Bedward to the church, as long as I live that long. Speaking of which, I get the ill trait. Hopefully I don't die, because this will be bad. I will lose the Kingdom of Ireland and the Duchy of Gwynedd. The County of Perfethlad, Powys, and Connacht. Seems like he's getting the better deal out of this. Check my council. My chaplain is not doing anything. I want him to research cultural tech. I would really like to get that domain size bonus for having legalism. Let's go ahead and speed this up. And we're just going to hold on to our money because I plan on attacking Leon very soon. I think I've already explained it. My liege, my work in Carrick seems to have come to fruition by bribing, cajoling, extorting. I have a fabricated claim on Carrick. I'm going to use it because I've got a strong claim for it. Will it get inherited? It will not be inherited unless I press it. Let's see if I can move my Chancellor. Put him in Galloway. Fabricate claims in Galloway. My granddaughter needs a ward or guardian. Don't know why I keep getting that mixed up. The Duke of Connacht doesn't like me very much, so here you go. You may educate my daughter. Alright, I wasn't expecting to lose that much money, but we should be fine. Holy Man came to court to give an order to imprison him. Deus Volt, Queen Sansa reacts to the imprisonment. She likes it. 7,000 vassal levies. Let's see what's going on here. Defending against Count Berengo of Asturias Santillana in court. Berengo of Asturias de Santillana's war for Leon. That's not good. I want to attack Leon. I don't think they'll win, but I'm going to keep an eye on this. This is not good. This war really needs to be concluded in Jerusalem. We have a new mayor of the Munster Republic who does not like me at all. Wrong time, man. So let's give him an honorary title. And we'll send him a... No, we can't. I'm not going to give him 235 gold. I caught my son, Caradog, lying to me again, to my face without biting an eye. I had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. Almost had it. Look at the deceitful trait, diplomacy -2. He needs all of his diplomacy. Talk to him about being honest. He will not get the damn it. Usually, the characters usually get the honest trait. Alright. Castile is attacking. Castilian claim on Cuenca. Occupied by Juan Alfonso of Cadiz. Juan Alfonso of Cadiz is now part of the Kingdom of France. Now, Bedwer is going to be ambitious. I'll allow it because of the bonuses. It's just that he will be a problem in the future for my son. If I keep this trait for very long, I might end up having to help my sons fall down. One of my sons fall down the stairs because I really don't want to see my kingdom broken up. Although, I mean, that's will be interesting as far as the gameplay goes, because I'll have to conquer those lands again. Although Ireland will be much better off with their republic, and I just don't see how this is fair. This splitting up of my lands. I'll get these 3 and then these vassals. I don't. Seems like that needs to be reworked a little bit. Oh, Leon brought their troops home. Wow, they already had a son or a daughter, a child. That was quick. How many more years do we have? 4 more years. I am alive. Very good. Lose the ill trait. I'm not going to raise my armies until my personal domain armies that I'm going to lead until my boys are of age. I need to really make sure that my king stays alive during this time. But it's always a possibility that something could happen. But I do have that nuclear option of assassinating one of my sons. I mean, I will have to do it. It's not a problem of wanting to. I'm not. I really don't want to go back in time on that. So take a look at what's going on over in Prince Caradog. The other children are just selfish. Outtake. Wait. Intrigue, -1 diplomacy. Stop trying to make his diplomacy so horrible. I'll talk to him about kindness. No. I mean, he'll have high intrigue if he needs to murder anybody. Come on, Muslims. I really hate rooting for the Sultan, but this war needs to be over so that I can continue my conquest. But they are handily beating the Christian forces over here. A new claim, County of Galloway. I will use it. How about Argyle? Those fabricated claims will have to be pressed before I die too, because now that I have 2, I can press all of the claims that I'm fabricating at once instead of fighting one for one territory at a time. Duchess Sansa of Aquitaine. Awesome. She has inherited, which means that our child will inherit the duchy. Well, my daughter will need a new guardian. And I have just the person in mind. Where are you? The Grand Mayor. Does he have good stats at all? Current guardian. He has horrible stats. That's alright. Sometimes you gotta just go for the bonuses. Crusade for Jerusalem has ended. Crusade fails. That is exactly what we've been waiting for. And now it's time to wrest more land away from Leon. Declare war. Declare it before Castile can become their ally. It doesn't mean they will never become their ally, but I'm hoping that that lowers the chance. 4,000 men over here with my retinue. Let's move on to Santiago. raise all of my fleets. Just put them in a central area here. Okay, I don't need these. And after the initial fighting over here, I'm going to hire mercenaries to replace my vassal levies so that they don't get all pissy about being raised for very long. So I might even strike that and do it now. Oops. Alright, Navarra has declared war on me. I'm going to hire... How many? That's 35 per. Wow. These are getting expensive. We'll hire the Nevers company. Actually, I like the Swiss company. Nope, the Nevers, because they have light cavalry. And the Scottish band has 765 cavalry. But they have no leader. That's very strange. The Irish band has the same problem. So I will not hire them, as I don't know if what that means, really. If they have no leader, then they don't have any marshal. I don't know. Swiss company. And then we're going to spread out our forces this time. At least in the beginning. That way we can maximize capturing multiple territories at one time. Having them next to each other allows me to reinforce them if need be, because I'm pretty sure that Leon will be dealing with this Castilian claim. We'll send these ships home. Yeah, she's gonna move into my territory, but there's nothing. That's not enough. I anticipate her using some. Oh man, my poor retinue of my duke down here is being destroyed. Caradog asks, "How can I best serve the Catholic Church? Which one will give me more diplomacy?" I will take just, and maybe he'll get zealous. I don't. Either one of those is good. He has gained the zealous trait. All right, very good. Just have to remember that these are just the county levels, because I already own most of the land. Let's move through and eventually get to Evora. Nope. I hate having to run after these guys. Head him off at Leon. I hate crossing the river. Let's see if we have it. Oh man. Alright, we need to give put someone in charge of these forces here. Put our best men in charge. Alright. Very good. Keep an eye on our vassals and how they feel about us. It's gonna be a bitch separating them. My daughter is of legal age. Let's see. They have had a ton of children over here. Now the only thing that really bugs me is like there are kingdoms within the Holy Roman Empire, but because they're a kingdom in the empire, they can't help me in wars. I believe that's how it works. My daughter. Is Flanders independent? They are independent. How about I have her betrothed? Let's see what's going on with England. Agnatic primogeniture, so Gerald de Normandy is going to be next in line. Scotland. Sweden. There is a real lack of sons here. Prince Niels of Denmark. Alright, cool. More allies are very good. We can call in allies the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire, who is currently defending against the Duke of Lombardy. We'll see if he'll join. I'm not really expecting him to, but we can unfortunately not join your wars at this time. We're gonna get to about 15 on the minus vassals here before we disband them. Alright, betrothed can marry Princess of Wales. Yes. Olaf, my grandson. He's an Ilving. Let's go by opinion here. Karl, the Duke of Cornwall, the Grand Mayor of Munster. That's another child sacrificed. Alright. Yeah, now there's children. Okay, alright. The Grand Mayor just died, so now I have to... And this guy's incapable, who got elected, so that's great. Look for Guardians again. We'll go Duke of Ulster, who is ill, but has great traits. I'll have you educate Olaf. Can you? Does he already have 2 wards? He already has 2 wards. Okay. Duke of Cornwall. It's not really that powerful. Oh, that's the only one. The good thing about having territory here, though, when I need to let my vassals go home, I can just move them into this territory. I won't have to transport them across the water, across the sea. Now, the Duke of Ulster is no longer alive. He may have gotten killed in Argyle, but this guy's better. Vassal levies are raised too long, they say. Victory after victory. Might hire the Saxon band. Or the Irish band, or the Scottish band. Deus Volt. Alright, I'm gonna hire the Scottish band. We should have enough gold to keep them going for a while. Let's go with the Irish band right now. And I'm going to hire them to stock those forces in Leon. Attack the Neverese and or Navarrans. Good, my son has come of age. Horrible diplomacy, though. Alright, have them attack Navarran forces there. Have them move down through here. Can I put a character in charge of these? No, okay. Perhaps that's a bug that needs to be fixed. %53% so far. Yeah, Castile got Cuenca. I'm really anxious to see what we actually get out of this war, since we didn't get those two counties last time. At the very least, we'll get the title of King of Leon, and then we'll just have to fight with Castile. What I would like to do is be able to attack Castile to solidify my claim on the Kingdom of Castile, even if I don't win it. Alright. Bedwerer asks, if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody to hear it, does it make a noise? It's gonna try to get him the diligent trait. Very good. We're at 14. Last time we got past 15, there were murders. So I'm not anxious for that to happen again. Let's have them head back up north. The army of Duke Harold, Welsh army, Welsh army. This will be mercenaries. Army of Captain Goslin. So move them up. And we'll move them up just temporarily. Alright, very good. Military, we'll dismiss our realm levies. Okay. That's easy. Bring these guys back down south. Now we're running just on mercenaries. Let me make sure. Yeah. So now my vassals won't continue to be upset at me for this war. Prince Bedware is now of age. Very good. You can be my new marshal. You're incredible. Mayor Arias of Vigo. I will let you be my High Almoner. And in order to solidify my kingdom, or the succession, Bedware is going to be promised to the church. I don't know why I'm getting this vassal inheritance warning. Because even if my son goes in, he should be okay. Alright. Have these mercs move north. Shrewsbury, they better not use it. Betrothed can marry. Caradog. Oh, whoops. It's everyone's concern. I'll take the gold. Very good. Now I have a alliance with France and the HRE. My son of Wales wants a... Bedware wants a fief. About that. I don't plan on giving you one. Alright, France has called me to war. I'm going to accept so that he'll like me more, so that he's more likely to join wars in the future. And it'll give me an idea of what kind of an army he can raise. These guys are going to Astorga. Everyone wants a piece of my help now. What is Ilving doing? Part of Danish war for Count Sivard's claim on Jmud. I will accept it for the same reason as before. When I need them, I really want them to come and help me. Because they can be real pricks about it if they want to. Vassals are liking me more. My son wants to be Chancellor. Wow, what happened to Carl? He likes me enough. I don't want anyone with that low of a score to be Chancellor. So we'll say, I rule. I'm sorry, son. Now that they're tied up, we will attack them. And what does Argyle have? 16? Fabricate claims there, if you please. Alright, they should not be able to do anything with that small army. Except lose to those other troops. Alright, this is in the bag here. Unless she dies. I say that just because it could happen. I mean, this game surprises you at times like that. Not too much of a strain on the coffers. That's why I like to really focus on economy first. Mercenaries, now they're even better because they continue to grow. So they're not just 1,500 men for the whole game. And if you use them strategically, you can get around this whole, vassals use for too long. Actually, once that's done, if I feel like I'm not making any progress, I can set them about to, I could raise them again. Chancellor of Chester, bring it, guys. A son was born. Huh. Weak claim for Kingdom of no. I was just looking at the weak claim for the Kingdom of France here. That would be interesting. We're at 90%. Children lack a guardian. My granddaughter. Let's look at our vassals. The Grand Mayor of Munster really, really doesn't like me right now. Because he's ambitious, of course. I'll have him educate my daughter. Or granddaughter, I should say. Yes, and then we'll give him an honorary title. You can be my seneschal. Alright, Evora. I've discovered a plot where Caradog Gwynthig seeks to kill Prince Bedwyr of Wales. I'm gonna ask him not to, just because there's no real reason to anymore. He's not a big threat. He's going to go to the church, and I would like more family members. Please end your plot to kill your brother. Days of talking of his death are over. Don't be jealous. I'll go and meet those forces up north. Otto von Wittelsbach wants to kill Prince Caradog. I did not invite you to my court to try to kill my sons. Sulu, I will eventually. You cannot stop me. What? Really? You're gonna tell him? Ask? Wow. You're gonna defy me. Oh, okay. No, he's going to try it again. Oh, incredible. Yes, princes of Emperor. There we go. Look at that. Cadwallon the First, rest in the arms of the Lord. He died a natural death. Long live King Caradog. Died at 55. Unfortunately, that means no more Castile. But what that does mean is that I have to watch out for my brother. No heir to my dynasty. We need to have some children. What? Why is my brother not my... Oh! Okay. Now that I just have my brother, we will have to... Oh, does he... What happened here? Alright, I have a brother. He has all of these claims. He's in Gwent. Why is he not my heir? Why is my heir Olaf of Denmark? Alright, wife. We need to have some kids, but she's chaste. It's alright. Point successor. So what if we do that? And then we did that. There we go. That fixed it. My heir is now my brother. We'll answer the call to arms of France, and we'll end our war for Lyon. And we'll see exactly what we get. That's what I like to see. And she gets the Toledo. Alright. So, unfortunately, she owns Toledo and the counties here. But we own... Let's see, who's in charge here? We could create the Kingdom of Portugal, but that would make him upset. But he might have a not de jure liege, foreigner, short reign, medium crown authority. Yeah, let's look at it. Galicia has medium, and Leon has crap. Leon has max. We're gonna lower it. I don't like max. Vassal's gonna be happier. I like medium myself, but interesting. Alright, so we lost the claim on Castile. I don't like that. But if we look at de jure kingdoms, it will be some 84 years before these particular lands of Leon become Castilian, become de jure Castile lands. So we have at least 3 wars ahead of us. 4, because I believe Astorga is there as well. So we need to conquer Astorga, Leon, Zamora, and Salamanca. And we have good allies now, so this should be... It should be interesting. I won't say easy. You never know. But Prince Bedwer is going to go back to the church after I have a child. If not, then I wouldn't mind playing as him. He's got good stewardship. I think he's got better diplomacy than me. Speaking of which, I have no valid ambitions at the moment. What is my ambition? Anything? Nothing. Alright, I need to get my diplomacy up. So that will be my first ambition if once these become available to me. I'm going to dismiss my mercenaries, and I'm only going to give the token service of some ships and my retinue to the French over here. They don't need it. I don't even think I'm going to do anything, to tell you the truth. They don't need my help. Alright, let's see. I don't think they give you a bonus for lowering Crown Authority. It just reduces the bonus, or the malice of having that Crown Authority. The church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. It's glory of the God. Glory of God. Fine with me. No valid ambitions. I'm just very happy about this, how this happened. I am gonna let him free. Let him rot, but then release him from prison. He'll appreciate it. Good stuff. So now Wales we have some Iberian lands. Our military has grown by at least 1,000, and that shall increase over time because these lands are exhausted from fighting. I can also expect Duchess of Jimena, or Duchess Jimena, to rise up against me. Well, she has a... I mean, she's gonna hate me for usurping my title. Kind envious. I'm going to engineer this so that she will rebel against me, and then I can put her in jail. It doesn't look like she'll be having any more children. And once she's in jail, don't have to worry about it. And we have gathered another title. Kingdom of Wales, Ireland, Galicia, and Leon. And we need to get back to working on Scotland. So hopefully we'll get our claim fabricated and we can take a big chunk out of Scotland. And we'll have some powerful allies in that fight. France and Denmark. And possibly the HRE. They're very stable right now. They continue to take over Northern Africa, and Genoa is moving into Mali. I've never seen that. Well, that's because of the Republic now. There's a league for independence war going on right now. 6% in favor of Provence. I'm only marginally better at pronouncing French names. Let's see, this is not a French name. Cadwallader. New Spymaster. The Duke of Leinster. What can I do for you, sir? How about I give you a title? No. Oh, you can't get an honorary title. You already hold one. Send a gift of 87 gold for 47? Can I do that? That's a better bargain than I've ever gotten before. Buying his loyalty, I'll do it. Request you honor your obligations against Duke Magnus of Holstein and Duke Bo of Estonia. I will accept. Again, I don't think Denmark is going to need our help. Let's zoom in and kind of look. I should be able to see their forces once we become allies, I thought. Maybe it's... no, I don't know. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go scout and see what's going on over there. I'm only gonna send my retinue. I don't feel like raising a large army, especially against Holstein. Oh, we accepted, and there we go. I was just paused. Yeah, they've got it covered. Just doing this to have something to do. I lose the ambitious trait. Oh, wow, look at that. Estonia, 6,000 men. They probably have, mercenaries. Reinforce them. And since I'm over here, I can actually attach them to this army. I'll have my ships just hang out over there because I'm going to need them to take them back. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. We'll disband them. And then I will just raise some ships closer so that we don't have this vassal levy penalty. That's what I expected. So we have 10,000 men over here. Kerdog, I name you a pretender. Beatrice Jimena is the true ruler of Galicia. As recognized, myself and other nobles relinquish the title, or there will be war. I will not be blackmailed. So there's going to be a rift in our kingdom right now. Yeah. We're going to need that retinue back. But I have money. I have allies. My wife, Stephanie, is pregnant. Okay, so I'm going to ask the French for help. And I'm going to ask Scotland for help? Yes. I'm going to go pick up my retinue, and then I'm going to raise our forces in territories that don't have anybody. Alright, I'll just remember that this duke and these counties have forces. I don't want to raise them because then they can come under attack. Alright, Scotland is going to come to my aid. I decided to tour Gwent to receive the adulation of my subjects, but as my open carriage turned past the scroll depository, I suddenly heard the whizzing sound of an arrow fly past mere inches from my head. My god, they're going to kill us all. Wow, I've been caught in a deadly crossfire. One of the arrows digs into my shoulder, and I struggle to remove it. The final blow is delivered. An arrow strikes my temple, and my head is thrown back and to the left. Back and to the left. Now King Bedwer is in charge. So be it. Well, good, Bedwer. You killed your brother, but you're better. Although now I don't have France's. Alright. I don't have France's alliance anymore, which really is not cool. But there is a Gwynthig on the throne of, or Gwynthwig on the throne of Scotland, so he'll still be our ally because he's of our dynasty. Okay, so what do we have here? Man, such a turn of events. Appoint a marshal. Chancellor is at work. Spymaster, you are horrible. So, not only did we just do, we were in such good standing just a second ago. But we still have help from Scotland, so that's going to be good. Raise the fleets. I hope I can get there before Scotland. Oh, now! Oh, good. Look at that. All that money we I just realized that all that money we spent on fabricating claims has gone out the window because we weren't able to press them on Scotland. And now Scotland has a rebellion on their hand that is probably going to nullify any hope that they would have been to me. Things are not dire. They're definitely not as good as they were before. Okay, we're gonna disembark all of these troops and raise the 1600 that were over here. My king, the more I study the Cathar religion, the more I feel compelled to embrace it and show you the wisdom. He is mad. You don't want to get... he's following heretical teachings. And if you become a heretic, then you... I mean, it's good when you're very powerful because you get invasion casus belli against... Holy War casus belli against people, but I'm not interested in that right now. We're going to arrest him. I'm going to put someone in his place. And because of the Castilian army attacking Bedouin of Wales in Portugalese war for Princess Beatrice's claim on Galicia, I'm going to raise some mercenaries. We'll go with Scottish band. And the Irish band. And we'll bring that group down to fight down here. Or fight up there. Wow. And now the peasants have revolted in Kildare. So there's a lot going on right now. Intercede on behalf of one of your prisoners. Demand religious conversion. And we'll set him free because he'll accept religious conversion. Alright, looks like they're consolidating their forces, which is what I would probably do. We're going to pull back. We really want these 8,000 troops first. Pull back to Lisboa. You can be my court captain again, that's fine. Just don't become Cathar again. And Scotland is being destroyed. Make sure we have someone on the flank. Harold and Asa. And unfortunately, that's going to end it for this episode. But we are going to have our first major conflict, or first major battle, very soon with the armies of Castile, Portugal, and I'm pretty sure Navarre is in here too. No, they're not. Well, that's great. But look forward to crushing them. I actually have 2,000, 3,000 more men that I can raise. So if things get hairy, I should be good. Thank you for watching. Look forward to next time where we can clean this mess up.